Welcome back to the My Player Save here on FC24. Thank you for your continued support in the comment section over the past few episodes. Thank you to Jacques, Kira and Best Boy Patrick for your comments in the comment section. Do keep the comments coming in, and the thumbs up on the videos coming every single day. Really helps the channel and the content, and I can't thank you enough. A couple of seconds of your day makes a massive difference to mine. Do make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell ticked, and you won't miss another episode moving forward. We unfortunately dropped to the bench today after actually good performances in the last episode, but not the results. And as a result, we weren't able to quite get ourselves back into the starting lineup with the training. But away from home against Barrow should be a game that we should win. Then Accrington, Stanley and Newport. Accrington we have played earlier this season, and we got a big, comfortable 5-0 win against them. And Newport, actually, we played them back-to-back then as well, and a 3-1 win there. So more of the same would be lovely, if you don't mind. Barrow first, and then 2 games that we know are winnable after that. We'll start with the bench, and hopefully, I'm sure we will, get ourselves back into the starting lineup. Coming on at right forward for only the 2nd time in my career. 10% dribble success rate suits me down to the ground, thank you very much. And a match rating of 7 is doable, but not going to be straightforward. It's actually Barrow on the attack with the corner here. It's 0-0. And thankfully, that's still the case as they hit the bar from the corner. Wow. Right, okay. Barrow are going to be dangerous then. Nemain is not going to be able to keep that in. It's a Barrow throw. Bit of a kick clash. Wasn't aware of that coming in. I apologise for it. But we should be able to deal with it as it is. It's not glaringly obvious. Garner with the opportunity then for Barrow. But no, we will get rid of it. And I'm going to be playing the Dan Crowley role in today's game, which I'm going to have to do much better than I just did there if we're to get anything from this fixture. I said, oh, we're getting to the starting lineup for sure. And then the first thing I do is give the ball away. Got to be better than that, Ches. Got to be better than that. Down the line. There we go. The main will probably use me. I'll make a run. And then cut back. And he's found me well. Here's Langstaff. Matty Palmer made a run. Here's Scott. Nice to see Scott and Langstaff both in the starting lineup. Randall gets to that well. And Kedwin Scott has the opportunity to go for goal or try and feed me in. In the end, he does neither. The attempted feeding ended up with me starving. From a striking perspective, not able to feed on what he gave me. Whitfield on the counter-attack. And Telford, and a man in the middle that the defender's not tracked very well. The referee's blown her whistle, I think. The shot came in, hit the woodwork, turned home by the second man, but I believe that second man may well have been offside. Indeed he was. A proper let-off for us here. Now Kedwin Scott goes off for David McGoldrick. I might be moved position. I'm not. Spence with the ball through the gap. Garner saved by Brooks, who's retained his starting spot from the last game. Why Brooks is playing ahead of 2 goalkeepers that are higher rated than him, I have absolutely no idea. I'd have to check the squad hub and see if they're both injured, but goalkeepers injured is really not something that happens in career mode very often at all, if ever. I can't recall ever having a goalkeeper injured. Suspended, yes, for a red card, but even that is rare. Win that, David. Good header, strong header. Matty Palmer's with me. Langstaff is where the ball ended up. Said look to pass the teammate, so I must have been tackled there. And Langstaff equally so. And now here come Barrow again. We can't seem to do anything against them today. They're dominating here, Barrow. Having a real spell of positive pressure. Telford, Garner, blocked. Whitfield, tackled. Away we come. Palmer now breaking. Call for the through ball. It's not going to come from him. Langstaff could find me. It's not going to come from him. Oh, gents, come on. I'm even calling for it now, and you're still not finding me. Telford in behind. And now Garner. And a save again. Corner. Continual pressure. That looks a little bit like Angry Ginge. 5.3 I'm on now. I've not had the chance to do anything. Oh no! A mistake from the goalkeeper. Barrow lead. I'll take this short. And we'll get myself back in the middle. And we'll look for a teammate. There's Bostock. He's got David McGoldrick through there. McGoldrick and Randall. Someone needs to have a shot in a minute. Palmer. Palmer! Goal! equaliser for Notts County. We've done dick all going forward. Now, we've got an extra 1 in the column for the scoreline. Thank you very much. About time we did something offensively. And slam time at the near post. 1-1. Didn't have to wait long for that. Bostock wins that header. Palmer nods that down. Eventually get it under control. I might have overrun it. I found Langstaff. And McGoldrick play me from the edge of the box. Oh, the keeper's missed it! 91st minute, winner! The keeper went for it. I don't know what happened. A mistake from Tin and Brooks at one end, and a worldie of a finish to win the game in the last minute at the other. Was that outside the box as well? That might be the best goal we've scored all season. I need to... Was it outside the box? I think it was. Oh, it definitely was. Oh, the keeper's gone to punch it away, and he's just mistimed it. It's really bad from him. Only the second goal from outside the box, and surely the best one of the season. Terrible from the goalkeeper, making up for the awful one at the other end. Get in! That'll be a victory. Get me back in that starting lineup. Final whistle surely going to go in a matter of moments, and indeed it does. A dub for us. 84, 86, 90. Plenty of action after we came on the field, for sure. Getting the job done in the end. Mistake from a keeper at one end. Just as terrible a mistake from a goalkeeper at the other, but at least their goalkeeper's mistake came from a really good shot. Our goalkeeper was just absolutely woeful. Conversion rate of 100%, my only shot of the game. A 7.6 after 32 minutes played. We are loving life again. Back in the starting lineup and back with a win, crucially too. So back in the starting lineup then. All of the objectives for that game achieved. I was going to say with ease, but not necessarily with ease. That was all Barrow for the majority of the play, and somehow we've snuck a 2-1 win. But we lost against Grimsby in similar fashion in the last episode. A goal for me, so I can add another skill point onto my pro. I'm tempted to wait for a little bit now. We're getting to the point where we're going to need 2 for most. I would like a bit more stamina, but I don't think there's anything else I can do stamina-wise until I get to some of these latter ones. Aggression? I could do with some aggression, to be fair. My guy might actually nip in and hold off defenders a little bit better. Let's whack a little bit of aggression on. That's the side of the game that I've never really upgraded that much in any save that I can recall, but it is a necessary part, especially when playing as a lone striker. Accrington Stanley next to, as you see, their level on points with. That win moves us up to 12th, and another win in the next game can move us very much closer to the top, or further through the top half. And then it was Newport after that, and Newport are not necessarily having a decent season. They're only 3 points behind us. It's very close in the mid-table, as it always is in the lower leagues. But in the 11, away from home against Accrington, we go next. Why are you playing a 57 rated goalkeeper? Never mind, the manager's sticking with him for a reason. I have to trust him. Right? You have to trust him. Possession, 4 passes in the opponent's half is the easy go-to. Come on then. Back-to-back wins, please, gents. We beat these by 5 goals to 0 at Meadow Lane earlier this season. We know we can beat them. We know we can beat them well. Let's do it again. Good header by Cameron. Randall forward to me. Hold the ball up. Find a teammate. Palmer Bostock. Bostock Randall. Randall Morace. Randall just running. Randall Morace. Morace to me. Should maybe have passed it. Never mind. We're back in business. I'm sorry, Accrington. I think you might get a thumping again. Goal in the 9th minute. Might be the earliest goal of my career, is it? It certainly is. By a long way. The 20th minute was the most recent earliest goal of my career. And then 32. And then the rest in the second half. A lot of them substitute appearances, certainly. But the 9th minute is definitely the earliest we've ever scored. Keneally? That's their player, Ches. Crowley. Nemain. Palmer. He's got Bostock there. Bostock might find me through that gap. He's found Morace. Morace finds me. Oh, we're in behind. And there's going to be another one in the 16th minute. On a 10 out of 10. Was it Accrington? Was it Accrington we got a 10 out of 10 against last time in the 5-0? We did get a 10 at some point. Where is it? I know it was Morecambe in a 3-1 win where he scored twice. Well, for just the 3rd time in my career, I have scored twice once more. This time in this 16th minute, right foot. 16th minute, right foot, 18-yard box. I think this might well be our best chance at a hat-trick so far in our career. Coyle, Lee, runners around him, but you can't find any of them. Nemain, Crowley to me. The guy's just a little bit too slow in playing the pass. Maybe we need to up the reactions as well. Trying not to make my guy grow too quickly, too soon. Otherwise, you lose that element of the journey of a career, don't you? So, I'm going to concentrate more on physical and mental stats this season, I think. And then we'll concentrate on technical ones that are going to make sure we go up a rating a little bit more later down the line. Because at the moment, I'm off the bar. And in maybe? No, Brooks makes the save. I'm already way too good for the level that we're currently playing at. And I don't want to rocket straight from League 2 to the top tier of insert nation. So I'm going to ease off on my growth. We're going to be tactful with where we grow. We're not going to try and maximise our overall rating. Just want to make my guy better without affecting the overall if we can. Really positive first half though there. We've got one accomplishment already on the right hand side with the 4 passes needed, and at the minute I'm on for an 8.5 plus, and maybe even a hat-trick later. Quirk. This ball over the top. Sloan. Are all the goals going to come at this end of the pitch perhaps? Longjello. Sloan again. Could deliver. Could deliver. Taking his time. Corner from the far side. Accrington looking for a way back into it. And they nearly had it. Header on target. Would have been a quicker goal at the beginning of this half than it was for me at the beginning of the first. But so far, rather annoyingly, Tiernan Brooks keeps his starting lineup. But I guess if he keeps his starting lineup spot, it means he's playing well. So I guess that's fine. I'd really rather Stone was in goal, but not to worry. I think I was offside there. No, I wasn't. I won the header. Palmer and Crowley go for goal. 3! Not involved in this one, but we do extend our lead. Crowley into me. Runners all around. Which one do I use? Palmer, Nemain. Oh, what a goal this would be. Moraes tries the shot. It's blocked well. Oh, and I can't quite get there to intercept. Excellent build-up play. This Notts County side blows so hot and cold. We were terrible in a number of games in the last couple of episodes, and now we've just turned up here. And to be fair, even from the off in the Barrow one, we weren't great. Oh, Savin, you son of a monkey. Can't believe it. No hat-trick goal. Well, we've turned up here. I'm on a 9.8 now. Still only a brace for me, but that could have been the first hat-trick of my career. Corner for Aki Stanley. Goal for Aki Stanley. Brooks is furious, but that's at your near post, mate. Solid header. Solid header. Was that McConville who literally just came on prior to that corner? I think it might have been. See a replay of the goal here. It was a really good header. It leaps well. Down into the ground as you're taught to do. Maybe that's not necessarily the goalkeeper's fault. It's just a very good header. But between he and Nemain... Oh, he's got a hand to it, which actually has stopped Nemain blocking it. That's annoying. I think it was McConville. It was indeed. He'd been on the pitch seconds. That's certainly a quicker goal than I got. 10 seconds is all it took for him to get a goal. And Aki Stanley are... Well, I hesitate to say back in the game. But lessening the deficit. Go on, 2 in 1 game, surely not. Or 2 in 1 episode even. Savin with another save. Brilliant effort from outside the box. That finesse shot trait coming in handy now. Macaulay Langstaff coming on for Dan Crowley. 6 efforts I've had in this game. Only 2 have gone in so far. McGoldrick with a header over the bar. McConville. Lovely ball out wide. Is he going to change the game here? No. But they're really not helping themselves here, Accrington, are they? Lovely ball by McConville, and his teammates have just well and truly let him down. McGoldrick lets me down there. Keneally to McConville again, but he can't keep hold of possession. Even the great and wonderful Sean McConville can't hold on to possession there. And there's the option to play the ball through here to Langstaff. Little back heel. Palmer's in. Langstaff 4-1. 9 goals against Accrington Stanley this season. And maybe more to come in the remaining minutes. Lee has got 2 options here. One of which is Pritchard, who buries beautifully. There is another goal in this game, but it's not for Notts County. There is not another goal in this game. Pritchard was offside. No, it does count. I heard jeers from the crowd, so I thought it had been disallowed. It has not. It was a very, very tidy finish. Borderline offside, but definitely the right side of the defensive line. It's 4-2. Maybe there's just goals in general against Accrington Stanley. They're better at home than they were away, but they're still going to get a hefty defeat. Nice to see Jody Jones on off the bench as well. We missed him on the left-hand side for sure. Randall's not been bad, but Jody Jones is definitely better. I can't from there try and get the hat-trick. It's going to get blocked. It's pointless trying to shoot from there. I had to try and look for the pass. With 2 minutes left. Might even be 4-3 against Accrington Stanley. Coyle with runners. Runners found. Lee. Saved by Brooks, pushed round the post, a corner for them to come in from that far side. Near post header previously worked. It's McConville have found again. He too wins his header for a second time, but can't find the back of the net. A 4-2 victory for Notts County away from home against Accrington Stanley. Back-to-back wins. Let's go and make that 3 against Newport, please. My second 10 out of 10 performance of the season, and unsurprisingly, a man of the match in there as well. So I've got 4 skill points I can add on now, which says to me, weak foot. 4 in 1 game. It makes perfect sense to go and whack on the weak foot now. Where was that? It was this one here, wasn't it? So we've now got a 4-star weak foot, and I can make my heading accuracy even better as well. So 84 heading accuracy now, which is superb for a player at this level. It's remarkable for a player at this level, which is another reason why I'm probably going to try even more so now, to ensure we don't grow too much more. It is Christmas. We will buy Christmas gifts. Spend £830 on Christmas gifts for other people. High match performance. Pat myself on the back, praise my teammates. I'll just keep working hard, trying to replicate it to drive us up the table. And I'll just do the other one as well to get rid of it. Read the book by a club legend. That is done. I could spend some money, sponsor a coach travel maybe. We are at home for the next game, so I tell you what, I'll buy an executive box for my friends and family to use for the next game. Spend £12,500 on an executive box, and hopefully in the next game against Newport we can show them exactly why they needed to come and see me. Still no further news on anyone else being interested in me, but the player agent, actually earlier on, I mentioned this on stream as well, earlier on in the season the player agent was doing the same messages again and again. Recently there's been a real change, and there's been so much variation in what the agent has been saying to me, so I will try and include this now moving forward for the rest of the save, if it's going to be as varied as it is. The best players stay humble even when it seems they're on top of the world. I know you'll keep working hard is a reaction from my response in the media. And hopefully we can work hard again against Newport. We don't need to train. We'll skip and play match. Bit of fatigue in the side, but we should hopefully be good enough to still get the win. Dribble success again is the go-to. I'm not going to get a 60% conversion rate. It's just not happening. I've done that so rarely in my career so far. Newport we won 3-1 against on their patch. Now we've come back to ours, so it's the reverse of the Accrington Stanley scenario. So maybe a bigger win here than we got down at Rodney Parade, I think, is it? Newport's ground, I think so. Wait and see. Evans out wide. Bondswell and Wildig into the box. Wildig saved by Brooks, but who's going to win that header? It's Baldwin. And blocked again. That was very important defending. Charsley, Evans, they're still in here, Newport. Back to Charsley again, good block. Still danger, danger over. 24 matches played for Notts County, 43 goals scored, as they're saying In commentary, you could briefly see top left there. I would imagine that's one of the higher goal-scoring tallies in the league, if not the highest goal-scoring tally in the league. I've not been prolific by any stretch. I'm not like scoring a goal every single game. I've got maybe 14 or 15 in 25 appearances. It's still very good, but it's not like unrealistic in terms of the amount of goals we've been scoring. Here's Cedwyn Scott. We could get another one here, or maybe an assist. Taking his time. Cedwyn to me. Finished beautifully. Well, I am scoring very well today, at the very least. That's another goal for our tally. Poke time. Was that inside the 6-yard box as well? It might have been. No, it wasn't. It was outside. I'm still yet to score a goal inside the 6-yard box. Lovely back heel. And tidy outside of the foot finish, even though we don't have that trait on yet. Good header. Oh, he's brought it down brilliantly. Cedwyn Scott. Oh, I was going to try and let him go for goal himself there. Palmer with options. Many of them. One of which is me. There you go. An assist for the cheese. I don't just do all the scoring myself. Sharing it about the squad. He set me up. I'll set him up. 2-0. Back to Payne again. And Evans again. And into Charsley. Square is the option. Square is what's found. Good save by Brooks at the near post. Newport on the return, perhaps, in this game. They did score against us at their end. But so far, no luck for them here. But they are still pressing. I probably should have gotten involved there. And it's still squirm free. And don't give a pen. Don't give a pen. He didn't, thank you. Oh, I tried to play the pass and I couldn't get out my feet quickly enough. We are going to survive until half-time, thankfully. It will be 2-0 here at Meadow Lane, as we look to make it 3 straight victories for the first time in a while. How's your delivery, Randall? Cross it, pal. It's dug out. Oh, I can't get there. Oh, we still might score. Crowley. Oh, no, we won't. Here's Charsley. And Palmer Holden. And a goal back. Could the keeper have done better with that? I feel like because he's lower rated, I'm being hyper critical of the goalkeeper. Should he do better with that? Maybe. But would either of the other goalkeepers we have at the club still conceded that? Probably. I've probably been a bit too harsh on him. We're winning games, so I can't really say much, can I? We're like, oh, you need to be better. It's like, but we won 5-1, mate. I'm like, yeah, but you could have had a clean sheet, pal. Oh, nearly. Crowley looking for Palmer. Surely would have been 3. Bonswell. That's a lovely spray out wide. It's only 2-1. We've been so comfortable in that game against Accrington that I'm almost feeling quite safe here, but we really shouldn't be. It's a lovely tackle as I was just about to play it out wide. With 12 minutes or so to go, Newport are very much in this. We've only won 3 straight games once. And that was the last time we played Newport County and Accrington Stanley. We also got a win against Doncaster Rovers in that time. But we're having to work very hard to maintain this 2-1 scoreline at the minute. And I'm not massively confident, not 100% confident at least, that we are going to see this win through. Lovely ball. Scott to me. Oh, Ches. I'm trying to force fancy passes now. It's just not working. Oh, it's loose. I'll have that. Racing away. Is the keeper going to come and close me down? No. I'll dink it. Oh, it's not a dink, Ches. I've overplayed it. Keep it in, please, at the very least. Oh, it was really bad. Randall, can he get it in? He's tried. Can he get it in? He's tried. Scott, edge of the box. Jody Jones. Palmer. Jody Jones going for goal blocks well. I can't get there with a header. At least we've wasted enough time here to see the result through with 1 minute left. Surely that's going to be victory for us here. Win this header, and we have. And we have, and we have. By 2-1. Victory against Newport County for only the second time this season. 3 straight victories. Flying up the league table, I'm sure, with it. And this time, we need to back it up. We need to keep it going. There you go. Unsurprisingly, a man of the match performance for the goal and the assist. staying in that starting lineup for the next one. That's for damn sure. A 50% conversion rating is sensational. Erling Haaland only has 30, and that's Erling Haaland. So the fact that he wants 60 from you in games is it's just a bit silly, really. Doesn't encourage you to actually try and shoot for goal. But regardless of those gripes and concerns, we are into 10th place in the division. And now, just 4 points, albeit with a game in hand for Walsall, but Tranmere on 40 as well. Just 4 points off the playoffs. Told ya! All you need is just one run of good results, and it brings you right back into the fray. 45 goals scored is the best goal-scoring record in the division, but Walsall has scored 42. MK Dons and Stockport have both scored 40, so we're not massively outscoring everyone else in the league. We've conceded 40 goals, which isn't great, but we did concede a lot at the beginning of the season. Only Newport, who we just played, and Crewe with 50 have conceded more goals than us, so that's certainly an area of concern for this side. But we were very leaky at the beginning of the season, and we're not anymore. As we push over into the January, not quite, nearly into the January transfer window, how many? 1, 2, 3, another 4 attribute points I can add on. I might get to the point where I stop adding attribute points in this first season so that we don't grow too much. Jumping and aggression will come in handy. Reactions will certainly come in handy, and I'm tempted to do reactions again. Let's go for aggression again. There you go. Are we up a rating with that? We're up to 74. We're not. We're still 73. Good. I'm actually pleased with that. I don't want to grow too quickly because I don't want to. I want to have that progression of a save. To be fair, we went to the top flight in Champions League with our second club in the last save last year, didn't we? We went to FC Copenhagen FC Copenhagen in Denmark for our second team after leaving Cambridge. Did sensationally when they're well there before they're moving on to PSV in the Netherlands. But for the time being, we're very happy with how things are going. Colchester are actually on 42 points and significantly above us in 6th place, but it's the opportunity to close up on those playoff spots. Walsall have won their game in hand and are up to 43, so 4 points to gap to 7th spot, and that's what we're aiming for in the next episode moving forward. But that is all from me for today. Thank you very much again for watching this FC24 player career mode. I really appreciate your support. You guys have been loving this, and I'm obviously loving it very much so as well. Come and watch the Chelsea save over on the main channel too. Be great to see you over there. Come and watch everything on Twitch. The F1 My Team save will be back on the YouTube channel by now as well, so do check that out if you haven't already, if you're interested in some Formula 1 stuff. But for now, that's all from me for today. Thank you ever so much for everything, and I'll see you tomorrow.